rewarding experience. This is a game for this. We're doing it. You and I together, we're doing it.
You know, Gino, falling down is just an excuse to get back up. It's me, Bennett 4D.
I already compared this game to the Iron Maiden. Not the band.
When you think about it, a hammer is a bit like life. I can't actually do a Bennett 4D impression.
It's Australian.
I know. That's my shitty Australian voice.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
The true world has begun to stir from its prolonged torpor.
I'm eventually going to fumble around enough to get up this stupid tube. But I won't have. It won't have been because I was in control.
Speedruns of this game say otherwise.
Oh, sure. I'm sure there's someone who mastered this game. Good for them. Boy, oh boy. I already said this earlier. There are a few games that I feel are like net negatives on society. This might be one of them.
Not the Blackwater game for Kinect.
Also that one. It can both be bad. Different reasons.
Speaking of both be bad.
Shut up. Just a second. Okay, go ahead now.
Gino, have you heard about ninjas?
Yeah.
Know what ninjas are good at? They're good
Killing?
at getting over things. By jumping, by wall running, by climbing.
Oh, I fell. Barometer for people thinking this is saying something when it's clearly designed as a litmus test for intellectual fakery. Yep. If I've had to read essays by people who didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. Ever tell you the time someone asked me to look at their paper on, I believe it was the Communist Manifesto?
And it's clear they hadn't read it.
No, that wasn't it. It was, I had to explain it. It was an essay on it. And their thesis was, in the Communist Manifesto, Karl Marx believes that the bourgeoisie is being the proletariat is being oppressed by the bourgeoisie.
Wow.
That was their thesis. And I went, that's an interesting thesis. That's Karl Marx's thesis. You summarized what he did, but worse than he did, because he's a professional. Like he was a
professional
writer.
pamphleteer.
Yeah, and you are a college student. So I'm afraid to tell you, you will not get a good grade on this. All I can do is fix these spelling mistakes and these punctuation mistakes, but you will do no better than a C.
I have great news. I just finished a technical editing course.
Was that?
So I can tell you all about editing papers.
It's a very good editor. He edited a bunch of my stuff. He's very good. Maybe come on, you son of a bitch.
So, after uninstalling this game, what inspired you to reinstall this game?
I was inspired to reinstall it because I thought it was, like, the whole point of this game is to do this on stream one time and then uninstall it. So I thought, you know, I already own it. I can't unown it. Because ZP gifted it to me, so I literally can't get rid of it.
Have you considered that maybe life gives us things we can't get rid of? Yeah, I know, real deep. Point. You know, sometimes life gives you a kookaburra in a gumdrop tree.
Sometimes you're the kookaburra and sometimes you're the gumdrop tree.
Sometimes you're the Waltz and Matilda. I do love that one of the... So in Civilization 6, if you play as Australia, their music is literally like a medley of Australian folk songs, including Waltzing Matilda. And the way the music works in Civilization 6 is as you advance throughout the different ages, like the song gets more complex and adds more instruments. So it starts with this very, like, you know, simple tribal arrangement of Waltzing Matilda, and then by the time you get to the Information Age, it's like synth and strings for da 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 da. Yeah. Where's my Waltzing Matilda dubstep remix?
Yatsu, thank you for explaining that they will, in fact, allow me to remove this game.
Yes, you
They
can
just will not
permanently
give me
remove
money.
games from your Steam account.
I could get rid of this. I can't get paid.
I have never gotten rid of any game in my Steam account.
I mean, I'm sorry, my people. Sometimes you're the eucalyptus, and sometimes you're the deadly spider. That's an Australian saying. Australia's a lovely place. I enjoyed it very much. I considered.
I've never been there. My parents went when I was a child. I believe that's where my younger brother was conceived.
For him.
Dun 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 dun. Yeah. So.
Sucks. Like, no redeeming qualities for this game. I'm not far into it.
You should ask Xandra if she has any, like, really hard Mega Man mods you could play as a more fulfilling experience.
Oh, I would just. Oh, maybe I. Oh, no, didn't do it. Weird. The audio log that played, the Jonathan Blow-esque audio log that played before I got to this section, said that I made a bunch of section challenges that seemed too difficult, but I couldn't bring myself to make them any easier. Because to make something easier is to change your design, and at a certain point the game is what it is. So you can't go back without tearing it all down.
Wow, that's cool. Anyway, I'm a ninja.
It's cool. What's it like?
It's great. You rip people apart.
What? Fuck this. Out.
27 minutes.
C.S. Lewis. Put a fucking quote on there. And they play fucking smooth jazz. But I'm just gonna go the other way. Fuck this. I don't want to play anymore. I'm just gonna... Oh, that implies that I can control that I'm going the other way.
Yeah, so I got these ninja claws. They're on my hands and feet. It's cool. You kick people and their limbs fly off.
I'm a man in a fucking bucket.
Yeah.
Controls like shit.
Yeah.
There were a bunch of think pieces written about this game, so it must be worthwhile.
It's okay. There weren't any think pieces written about Ninja Gaiden 2.
Let's just go ahead. Let's just hit quit. I'm gonna go to new game so you can see what a new game looks like.
I know what a new game looks
basically
like.
the same.
Do you know how many VTubers I've watched play this? At least 2.
Sure, all of them, because the only reason you would ever play this game is for content.
I don't know.
Because you
Some
watch
people find it
someone play on
meditative.
content. Just hit yourself in the dick with a hammer. I don't know. Just like do something else. Meditative. Lie on a bed of nails.
Have you considered? You don't seem like. Are you a meditation person, Gino?
I've been a meditation person. I would simply, I don't know, close my mind, like open my mind So this is how far I got in 45 minutes. You saw how far I threw
Have you
myself
ever
back.
considered that maybe making progress isn't the goal?
Oh, yeah.
In fact, the goal is, it's about accepting that some things you can't make progress. You ever think about that, bro?
This game has the tone of a bunch of college students who are high. They're not even, like, smart college students.
I mean, listen, if you wanna blast my brother like that, that's not very nice.
Your brother like this game?
No.
Is he just not a very smart college student? Are you blasting your brother?
I'm just saying, I've talked to him while he was high before.
Okay.
And sometimes he's like, you know, man, I'm just being me. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean?
Most of the people I know I've talked to when they're high are just sleepy.
Oh, he's also that. The
more of a
handful of
game
times I have consumed such substances in a state where it is legal, of course, officer, I've just gotten tired.
See, this game's an homage to sexy hiking, and by homage, I mean I made sexy hiking again and took credit for it. I say sexy hiking in it, and I put that in there at the beginning. So, no. See how I gave a shout out to sexy hiking? It's kind of like, you know, I gave credit to it. Except, you know, the money goes to me, Bennett Foddy.
Did you ever play, what was it, the Beginner's Guide?
Oh,
It's from the Stanley Parable people.
it's fine. I will at some point play the beginner's guide, I'm sure. This game
That seems like a game that you will play for the podcast at some point.
Yes. Every obstacle in sexy hiking's real because it's real shitty to get over it. Unlike in other games where it's fun to play them.
Maybe you're not supposed to have fun.
But yeah, he says that.
Have you ever considered that maybe video games can be more than fun?
Oh, yeah. I did think, I
no.
thought.
Yeah, anyway, I'm doing sick jumps.
Sweet.
And, cutting dudes in half. It's pretty fun. It's not as important, though. Doesn't give me a tenured position at NYU.
Oh. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, Brayden.
Yeah.
I found that some of the sections were difficult, but I couldn't bring myself to change them because it felt like it was my fault as a player. I just didn't bother changing them. I was making it a game for an audience of like 3 people because this was literally commissioned by Humble Bundle. This was a game with no stakes. He could have made anything he fucking wanted and would have made money on it.
Yeah.
He made this.
That's okay.
It's fine.
They gave Hironobu Sakaguchi the right to do whatever he wanted. And you know what he made?
Not a great movie.
A movie.
I would rather watch The Spirits Within 100 times than play this game.
That's like 200 hours. I think you would finish this game before you got there.
I don't care. I would enjoy the nuances. Every time I would see a new thing, Steve Buscemi would make me laugh and he'd make me cry.
At that point, this just turns into that podcast where 2 Kiwi dudes watched Grown Ups 2 every week for a year.
Yes.
And
Not gonna do that.
drove themselves insane.
If Evan has anything to say, you will play the beginner's guide. The podcast series is incredible. Is it? I'm gonna make sure that these dogs near me didn't do anything bad because they look too happy. Just a second, I'll be right back.
All right, while Gino's gone, let's
I'm
talk
back.
about.
Wait.
Oh,
Don't see anything. Don't see anything broken. Looked too happy. I think they were playing, but you know, sometimes that means that like something's broken.
sometimes dogs just want to hang out.
True. Okay. Hey, some Final Fantasy V again soon, because I got the point here. There's no there. No? I'm not getting. It's not even like this is a skill that applies to other games. No other game controls like this. There's some games where it changes like your opinion or your ability to play other games. This is like taking up a dead language. People do it. There are people.
Have
who
you
take
considered
up
that
dead
the real language you're learning is patience?
No.
That was a very impatient answer. Hi, Mika. Mika's in my chat.
Because in my chat, looking over it is the Esperanto of video games, and before this game puts Gino in anger management class. Oh, I'm going to uninstall it. The only reason I'm playing this right now is
It's for the content, baby.
It's for, I mean, the same reason anyone fucking plays this game is for the content. Like, the number of people who played this game not for, like, shits and giggles for content, it has to be a couple hundred people at most. Most people buy this game because they saw it on content, and then they play it one time, and then they play it for about an hour, and then they uninstall it. That's like almost everyone I have on my Steam friends list who has this game has less than an hour played.
Yeah. That's because they're weak.
But yeah, that's it. And the only people who I have on this list with more than an hour played are Irony Poisoned. They're playing Unturned in the year of our Lord 2023. That's just a person who's got nothing to live for. I'm not going to say who it was. Yep, I fell. Oh, is that a why? Why did you put 30 hours into this game? Right. Maybe? Maybe I got it? Nope. It's a good game, what can I say? Hey, you have no idea what an Unturned is? Exactly, because you weren't a teenager like 3 years ago. 5 years ago.
I was a teenager.
Up there I fell.
Literally more than 10 years ago.
Oh yeah, I lost a lot of progress. That was really cool. I did the thing that took me like an hour, and then I like miscontrolled this for 2 seconds. The ZP gave this an award for like best comedy 1 year.
Yeah.
You know he's already poisoned? No? Like, even still.
Have you considered that people have had fun playing this game?
No.
Have you considered that there are people out there who are not you?
Oh.
Just impossible.
Got it? I haven't heard someone who said that they, it's fun with this game. Heard people say it was very funny for the duration they played it. I've heard people say they've completed it. Zeto, did you have fun playing this game, or did you play it? Complete it and got whatever satisfaction you had to get out of it. Like, did you actively enjoy the moment-to-moment gameplay of this? Clearly getting better at it. Just sick. It's sickening to me.
This is what... All I hear is
Spike
someone
Club's all about.
molding over here.
I don't know what that means.
I know.
Any percent of it. There's a section at the back that's whoop. If you got 30 hours of joy out of this game, then awesome. Good for you.
He says with the same dismissiveness he issues to anyone.
Yes. You're not gonna get me to say nice things about this game. Like, you can't. If you're tolerant of anything, you'll allow everything. You see, Brady. You have to draw a line somewhere.
Oh,
My
yeah.
line is at Bennett Foddy.
Yeah, that's what they said in church when we talked about gay marriage. Yeah.
Oh yes, yes. Bennett Foddy's getting over it. Is,
You need
the
to
gay
get
marriage
over
of
it.
our time. It's the gay marriage of our time.
I'm not
yes.
mad, he says.
Well, I'm mad. What do you mean I thought I said that.
Have you considered not being mad?
Oh. This isn't a pleasant emotion for me. Like, playing this game against my will. Got the hook. We got it. See, Braden, this is in many ways this is a Souls game. You see.
Yeah, because you get ridiculously petulant about both.
Yeah. Also, you see.
How
Man
could
and
people
Pot-
like this? This is dog shit. This controls so badly.
Do you play this game?
No, because it's a dumb idiot game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
This
no,
controls
to be
like dog
clear,
shit, says man who's never touched the controller.
I've
has no idea how it
played
controls.
QWOP. I am aware of what kind of game this is. The difference is I don't get fucking mad about it.
We're not tasked with playing it yet.
Yeah.
Look over there. Hello, Alejandro. I'm learning how to play this game. I'm going to play it for not that much. Open map? There's no map. There's no map. All you see is this. There's man and pot. That's it. There's no map. There's quality, great. Basic motion blur, mouse cursor. That's it. Playing open map. There's no map.
Hey, Gino, do you know?
I'll hit the quit. Where's the map? Settings? Nope. Control. I don't know what that means. I don't know if I'm being goofed upon. Hitting Control R. It's not doing anything. I'm not gonna like uninstall my computer.
Have you considered pressing Alt F4?
It's like Fez. Totally. Just like Fez. we go. Okay, I guess I need to myself. That's what I need to do. It's the opposite of a fez. Yep. It is exactly what it is. Oh, because you wear a pot on the bottom. That's, yep. Thought you meant because, unlike fez, where there's like a hidden depth later on, thing over it is just this forever.
Yeah.
Hey, I did it. Fadi's telling me about game design, you see.
Yeah. I don't know, are you a game designer?
You know what? Technically, less than Bennett Foddy. More than some people. See, Brayden, trash is the lingua franca of our culture.
Yeah.
Movies,
Yeah.
B games, B philosophy is our current culture.
Yeah.
It's a thing you're allowed to say. Why?
I mean, as a trash lord, I agree with this man. Trash is the lingua franca. People are like, man, I really love video games. And it's like, yeah, video games are trash.
I have an important question.
Yes.
Why has the culture turned on Jonathan Blow for his, like...
Because
hey, watch my...
there's some level of self-awareness to this. Also, Bennett Foddy isn't fucking bragging about pissing in jars.
True. So, like, it's the jar pissing. It's not the, like...
I mean, no, it's literally the part where, like, Jonathan Blow's like, women don't have good brain for program.
Oh, yes. Well, that is a separate reason. But I feel like people did not turn on Jonathan Blow until women don't have good brain for program.
I mean, he was saying shit before then, but also, like, I don't know, people thought The Witness was a well-designed puzzle game. I disagree. As someone who looked at The Witness and said, this will make me angry, so I won't play it. And you see, that's the difference between you and me, Batman.
I don't even know what Relkin said God about. I don't know if I said something bad or good.
There is no God.
Get in there. Get
I
in
have a
there.
big sword. I'm cutting things in half. It's great.
I have a hammer.
Yeah.
I must scream.
Yeah, the hammer... They didn't put the hammer in this one.
Come on, Bennett.
I want you to tweet at this man angrily.
Oh, I deleted my Twitter.
I want you to send an email to this man. Ask him to appear on the program.
No.
Just be, hey, you know, where did M do her game design course?
At the same school.
At
as this guy.
NYU? Then you could probably get him.
It could. I don't want to talk to him.
Why not?
Why should I?
Because he's a tenured professor and you're not. Because, do you want to understand?
No. I understand. That's the whole point, is that I understand.
But do you understand the concept of love? My favorite Jet Set Radio sample.
It is a very good
That comes from a Black Panther speech.
Yep. As all good Jet Set samples should.
Understand, yeah.
Nope.
Also, yeah, the difference is, like, the other difference is people are willing to work with Bennett Foddy.
Yes.
Whereas Jonathan Blow is a man who pisses in jars and codes alone.
I've also worked with, well, no, my coworkers are often people with families and stuff outside of work, so I've not had to work with many Jonathan's Blow. I know of them. I went to college with them. And that was a thing.
Jonathan's Below is my favorite horror novel.
Mm-hmm.
You
can't see it right now because it's off camera, but I'm holding onto my desk with my left hand therapeutically.
Okay. I'm
just gripping it.
I'm holding onto my controller. I'm pressing the buttons in order to make things happen on screen in a way I desire.
I fell. Oh, that's this game. Made good progress. You all saw it? No. This game. It's a piece of shit.
It personally offended you? It insulted your mother, your culture, your people? It said, actually, the Nets are a shit sports team. Actually, the Nets are a shit sports team. That's what Bennett Foddy said to you. You know, the sexiest hiking is the one where you hike up at my pleasure.
There are cheats for this. No, there's just people who come into chat and say, you should do this command that doesn't exist because get a bunch more people when you play this game because this game is 100% for watching you
for
get
gamers.
Mad. It's 100%. Braden, you should play this.
No, I'm good.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm good. If people wanted to, if people want to see me playing a game that makes me mad on stream, they can watch my Sonic Unleashed archives, which also drew in a lot more viewers than I normally get.
I just played Going Down the Road Feeling Bad. Who's there?
It's Justin.
Justin.
I saw
Justin.
you were playing a video game, Gino.
Is he playing a video game, or is the video game playing him? Makes you really think, bro.
Oh yeah, open up the map with Control F4. Yep.
You mean Alt F4?
Someone came into my chat and told me that I should stop playing the game and look at the map, which is not a thing. Because this game just has trolls who just watch.
Justin, don't read my chat.
Play this.
Why not?
You're being asked questions.
Oh. What kind of questions?
Filthy ones.
Oh.
By this user named Spike Meiser.
Oh.
Disgusting individual.
This is giving me carpal tunnel. Why is there not a think piece about how this game has no accessibility options? Where are those think pieces?
This I feel like that would be against the spirit of this game.
Oh, it's against the spirit of most games when someone goes, "Hey, there's no accessibility options in this game."
No. I feel like having accessibility options would be against the spirit of this
The
game.
point of this
Oh, it
game
is.
is it is inaccessible.
I don't know.
Anyway, look at a speed run and try to do what they do, and then just do that, and
I
you'll
already
win.
looked at a speed run. Already watched the 2-minute speed run of this, and I saw a man who completed it and was mad at the game after completing a 2-minute speed run of it.
The repugnant
Like the
stench
world's
of the
greatest
dragon
Bennett Foddy speedrunner does not seem to enjoy this game.
The final lament of an ancient creature. That's
I mean, I get the sense that a lot of people finish this game out of spite, which again is kind of the point.
I have experienced things
Spike Club,
your
yeah.
feeble
Some
minds
people
could
enjoy
never
this game.
comprehend. The music of the
We found Zeto. Zeto currently the one Bennett Foddy enjoyer.
may call me Alexei.
I apologize for mocking the great and plentiful ZP also liked it. ZP found it to be a comedy.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's a funny game. Like, I don't want to play it, but I think it's. I'll probably, you know what? I'll probably try it at some point. But like, I could see myself like knowing the tone of this game. I would go into it ready to just laugh at myself. And
No,
Give Bennett Foddy more money.
he has a tenured position at NYU. He's probably doing just fine.
Hey,
I don't. I mean,
if I fall down,
there are way worse games though because I could get my money to.
that's
Yeah,
true.
but
There are.
none of them insulted Gino and took his dog. Alright. I'm gonna switch back to the sword.
You have pretty good taste in games. I don't know. I feel like my tastes are fairly normal.
They're too normal, quite honestly. Mr. I've never played an RPG that doesn't have Final Fantasy in the name.
Not true.
You need to
Oh,
play
yes,
something,
you've played Super Mario RPG.
Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger.
Oh, wow, another
Okay,
delightful
not made by
square.
Square Enix.
Yeah.
Legend
So,
of
Legend of
Legaia?
Legaia. The
On Vance Cheney, you say. I played Monster Rancher 4. It's an RPG. Played Pokemon. I played Dragon Warrior Monsters.
I can't help but notice all these games came out when you were like 12.
Yeah, and then I went to school and had less time for RPGs.
Then I kissed girls and said, the only RPGs I'm gonna play ever again are the ones I played as a child.
played Mass Effect. I played.
That's not an RPG.
Agony?
That's a shooter with dialogue choices. It's a game for babies.
I genuinely would not call Mass Effect 2 an RPG.
Mass Effect is a game that normal game journalists like.
Zeto had a good comment in my chat. Normal with in parentheses derogatory next to it.
Yeah. What we're saying, Gino, is that you need to play and enjoy something weird and broken.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Not the weird broken things I already play and enjoy.
Yeah. No, listen, Magic
Final
Pengull
Fantasy-
is a good start.
Magic Pengull ain't weird enough. Final Fantasy VIII's too popular.
Final Fantasy VIII is popular. It has Final Fantasy in the name. It features your nemesis, Tetsuya Nomura, in the design role.
It does.
Anyway, now I'm going to fight the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah. You want to know what Elton John's Christmas album makes in Monster Rancher 4? Because I know. Brayden, do you want to know what you can turn Elton John's greatest hits?
What
Christmas
can I turn
into?
Elton John's greatest hits into?
An icy beetle. A freezing cold beetle. That's what it makes.
Okay. I'm fighting the Statue of Liberty right now.
That's cool. I'm fighting myself.
And you're losing. Yeah, I know.
I'm losing. Made real progress though, Zeto. I feel like that's in a second session or so. That was pretty good progress. shit. You can see, quote C.S. Lewis at me, you piece of shit.
Do you hate this or Elden Ring more?
This, not close. Elden Ring at least looks good, and like, I could imagine a world where I go play Elden Ring again.
Yeah, once again, to get mad at it. Because the difference between you and I is I play games, bad games to enjoy them.
You didn't beat Elden Ring, Braden.
I played more Elden Ring than Brayden did.
No, I still played more hours of Elden Ring than you.
How many hours did you play?
Like 70.
Okay, yes. I played 30.
Alright. Did anybody finish it? And
Mr. Mainline the game in bad faith. So you can say, look, I beat the bad game. Fuck you.
No, it's actually very judgmental of you to say that I'm operating in bad faith.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. But will you deny my accusation?
I played it the way that I played every Souls game.
In bad
gave it the
faith.
same courtesy.
And the
played it
same
naked with a club.
level of dismissal and intention to go in, going, yeah, it was bad. I hated it. Why do people like this? What's wrong with you people? Why don't you like card
The
games?
things that I actually say I don't like about those games, am I like being unfair about? Is it camera is better than I think it is? No. But like it in spite of that. Is it that the game is obtuse about its mechanics? People agree with me. They just like it. The things that put me off about those games are things that are not especially in dispute. It's not like I'm like, this game, why?
I'm malding. Why do you people like this obtuse game with bad camera? It's so bad. Look at me. I'm gonna run around with a rusty anchor and complain that I died. Anyway, I beat the Statue of Liberty.
Wonderful.
Let the record show that I beat the game with the Rusty Hammer.
Yeah,
That's-
congratulations. Thus proving my point.
That's great. I respect towards the end and just use a totally broken build to finish it. So,
Beat it with a Rusty Hammer and gumption.
Oh, cool. Now I'm on the level where I get to play as one of the ladies. They added this level in
Is it-
Sigma.
Is this Rachel again, or
This is Momoji, I think.
is she better than Rachel?
How good
Yeah.
is Damator 2,
Is she better dressed than Rachel?
Not really. I mean, yes.
Don't you think you're
You got this guy and he's all like, "Caca!"
She's dressed.
No, that's not
I
a.
haven't
That's
seen
a
her from
boy.
front.
That's a boy child.
Oh, never mind then. Look, it's anime. Sometimes it's hard to tell.
You would know.
I mean, I did not see this person from the
Team
front.
Ninja.
mice are ninja here?
Team Ninja don't draw women.
Bait.
I did not see this person from the front.
He's stealing the children. The demon is stealing the children. And now I gotta fight.
Back hurts. Don't know if it's this game's fault. It might have been the gym. It's making my back hurt worse.
Speaking of back
Uh,
hurt,
Have you? Jesus Christ, Braden. She's better dressed than Rachel.
yeah,
Just
she's
as
in a
much boot
shrine
bounce,
maiden
but-
outfit, but you know,
She's probably not as cold.
still has plenty of room for side boob. It's okay. If ZP drops into chat, I have a surprise for him.
Cool.
I'm gonna play an adventure game as a joke.
Oh
One.
no.
Which one?
Which one?
Oh, look.
Is it a Ninja Gaiden? Is it built
No,
in
I
somewhere
mean,
that
the
don't know
event
about?
Ninja Gaiden is an adventure in violence.
That's kinds of adventures. Emulator, do you enjoy this game, or do you just look for folks who are playing it? I'm surveying people to see who actually enjoys playing this game versus watching people struggle to play it. So far, the survey is one person who actually enjoys it. Any more people who just watch people struggling to play it?
I don't know. I kind of enjoy the audacity of it all. Just y'all should get Gina to play Cruelty Squad.
Oh, she has a
Squad
double
is
jump.
the boomer shooter, right?
No.
I mean, it's
I would not classify it as...
if you didn't know any better, you'd probably put it in that category, but it is not one of those.
It's a malice.
I don't know what that means.
It's a malice. It's a product of
Hate and cruelty?
hate, and also it's great. It's so fucking good. I love Cruelty Squad. It is a game that is actively off-putting.
Is it more actively off-putting than this?
Not in like a fuck the player. I mean, yes, in a fuck the player kind of way, but not so obviously that. Like, it is a game that is trying very hard to seem like it doesn't care. Even though it clearly actually does.
Ah!
It has some
Nobody-
amazing UI choices. It has a lot. It has some feelings about capitalism.
Stop quoting
I feel like-
Abraham
I feel like-
Lincoln at me, you piece of shit.
I feel like that's the main point of the game. It's just like complete and utter nihilism and disappointment that
Yeah, it's
this
good.
is where we are. Yeah, Cruelty Squad is harder on the eyes
Yeah,
than this.
it's good.
Like,
It looks so
it's literally,
fucked.
it's trying to look like absolute garbage.
I don't need to play that.
It's
Yeah,
You-
I
you
don't need to
should.
play that. It's not a. It's a bad game.
the way in which it tries to be like the most abrasive, off-putting thing it can is pretty fascinating.
Yeah, it's good.
Unlike
it's
this,
playing-
which, and it's not a one-trick pony like this.
Playing the Poor Me Blues from Edna Hicks.
It's also a decent game. Like, as a video game, once you realize what kind of bullshit it's trying to do, it's not bad.
I think I saw Burger play that or stream it or something.
That's quite
It
possible.
seemed like a game that I would hate.
I know. That's why you should play it. So we can repeat this all over again.
I've spent the last year playing games that you people say I should play because I'll hate them. And I come away going, yep, hate that.
Yeah.
No changed.
What?
Oh,
okay.
well,
is-
yeah,
what is a
because
game-
you're the
what is a
one
game
who
you
does
would-
not change.
What is a game you would like to expose everyone else to?
Me?
Yeah. Yeah. If you say a Final Fantasy game, I'm throwing you off a cliff.
Not made by Square Enix. How about that?
Think of a game that I like that other people. I mean, I like To the Moon a whole lot. Game's great.
You like sad RPG Maker games about dying?
Yes. Yes.
How did you feel about Spiritfarer?
Didn't play it.
Not even up on the up of the sad games about people dying. SMH, my dude.
But Spiritfarer is like 2 years ago.
Zeto said, maybe we should make this video a weekly thing and then call it Spike Club.
Yeah.
You play games that you don't like very much. Point, touche.
What if you launched yourself off that back bit and pointed the hammer up immediately so that it hooks between the girder and the air? Or you could fall off again.
Yeah, so that's what I want to do, but when you get the hammer, when you try to position the hammer, it very often will ricochet off of something. I would probably, in executing that move, hit myself off of the top. That would fuck me over.
Just do it slow enough. Did you go turn off mouse acceleration in Windows?
No, I turned the sensitivity way the fuck up.
That
has helped.
That's the wrong.
It's helped a lot.
I'm being asked to play Baba as you? No, because I know if I play that game, it's going to be me getting very mad.
I play.
It sounds like a game.
Bob as you. I played Bob as you. You coward.
I played it.
Who is baby?
I
You've been owned.
no. Gino, you're the
Have I
one
finished
saying
Bob
I'm
as
not
you?
I'm not owned as I slowly shrink into a corn cob. That's a reference to the internet, you see.
I don't install Twitter, so I don't know what references are anymore. Oh. Tight circles. Tight circles. That's little circles that give you cover tunnel. That's what this game's about.
Everyone should just play Zachtronics games.
Yeah, learn how to code.
Play English Country Tune. Fuck yeah, Justin. What game would I inflict on people? I don't have...
Yeah, see, that's your
the thing.
problem. When you were talking to me earlier, I'm like, you do realize all of these will make you more mad than they'll make M, and it's because you're soft. You know how when you went as a child, when you were forced to do things you didn't want to do, your parents would be like, help build character. You're like that, but you can't play bad video games.
Just the roast.
I'm sorry, our family has to... Our family, we're going on this car ride. We're going to go camping in the woods for a little bit. It's good. We'll build up...
Justin, did you listen to part 1 of Game of the Year?
I did not.
Okay. Because the beginning of that was Roast Gino Hour. It was me trying to talk about any game other than Elden Ring coming in as Game of the Year, and then being shouted down by 5 other people.
Listen, I like Elden Ring. I think Elden Ring is actually genuinely great in a lot of ways. I am.
Maybe they should play better games for the Made podcast then.
I'm tired of the circle jerk around Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
a
fine.
very good video game, but
maybe they should play better games for the main podcast then.
Played I still maintain we played Kirby, a game that everyone on the podcast liked, and then we had a game that 2 people on the podcast liked, and it won because of a year-long terror campaign.
I find that the things that everyone likes tends to rarely be anyone's favorite.
Yeah, it's true. The alternative was a game that most people actively disliked.
It's not like most people liked Sopfo either. And I don't even understand that, because, don't get me wrong, I think Sopfo is a pretty good time.
Down there, you son of a bitch.
A fine Team Ninja product.
Did you say?
You could flip that hammer up and around pretty quick, couldn't you?
Not without hitting the stuff above me. I'm pretty likely to hit the stuff above me. That's the problem. On there. I can just reach it. On there, you son of a gun. Move. Where is he not pulling it in?
Because the beam is blocking you. I have
His
seen-
arms. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted him to do before. Don't know why he wasn't. Just want his
Imagine,
arms to
if
be-
you will, you're a man in a bucket. Now try
go.
to, like...
Oh, I know I don't go up there.
Can be. This is entertaining. I'm sorry, but it is.
Yeah. It's 100. Oh, have I tried to open the map? Thanks. Yeah, thanks, Mika. I haven't tried opening the map.
Yeah, pick
Oh,
up the purse,
yeah.
you know.
The reason why this game is popular for streamers, it is because it is a very easy way to entertain people. It sucks shit to play. This is a game that is for it is exhibitionists and masochists.
Here's a weird question. If that's what attracts people to streamers, why did stuff like Minecraft also become large streaming successes? Like that game cannot be all the entertainment. I have seen people play Minecraft. I'm weird, but like I can't imagine most people finding that entertaining to watch. Just blocks, freaking blocks.
I mean, it's children.
Children don't know any
Always.
better. Their brains are small and underdeveloped.
I like.
But like literally, like children are like watching the videos because they play Minecraft. That's the game their parents allowed them to play. And so
Maybe kids should be
a
watching
cool
Ninja Gaiden
adult-
Sigma 2.
I've played tons of Minecraft.
No, I'm just telling you, like, from my little cousin who like used to watch Minecraft streamers. It was because watching a cool adult play the game that they liked was fun for them.
I expected the Dragon Ninja, but we've caught a Shrine Maiden instead.
In the hole, Bennett.
Sanji, back to
You know that the bucket man's name isn't Bennett.
You are a fool
I don't
to
care.
have come alone. Your recklessness will cost you.
Cool.
Didn't Alex Navarro put this on high on his list in the year it came out?
I'm sure he did.
This may not
Live
be
is
the
to
prey
suffer.
you intended
Oh.
to catch,
Yeah.
but
Richard
I
Nietzsche,
always
yep.
aim for a good fight.
And now I fight these two red and blue Oni.
The music's relaxing and looks nice. This seems annoying. It is. The music. Sometimes you need play school even as an adult.
Oh, it's about Minecraft.
Oh. I pushed myself. Yeah, every time you fall down, he quotes some person who's smarter than him.
What games are you looking forward to this year, Gino?
Final Fantasy 16.
Uh,
That's not even a joke. I think that game was
I
pretty
mean,
bad.
I'd like to play Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah, well,
I don't have a PS5.
yeah, Yoshi P was like, maybe don't expect it to come out on PC in 6 months.
I mean, if it comes out and it's like an incredible, amazing, awesome thing that people love, sure, maybe I'll go get a PS5 and play it. I have other things I want to play on PS5.
Demon Souls.
Yeah,
Ratchet
so
and
remake
Clank.
the fucking PS3 game.
Ratchet and Clank somehow the only next-gen video game. Okay, that's not true. Returnal is also a PS5 exclusive. But both
Yeah,
Horizon and God of War were also on PS4.
Returnal's on PC.
I mean, in terms of, like, they're not on previous gen.
God of War Ragnarok is on PS4?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. I have a copy
Wow.
of it. I did not. Okay, so I didn't buy it. I didn't tell anybody I wanted it. My mom just bought it for me for Christmas. Now I'm obliged to play through the first game first.
Sanji.
I did it. I beat the level as the big titty shrine maiden.
Is that you?
As opposed to the big titty goth maiden.
You're
Yeah.
right.
Appears to be stuck.
Oh, look, that kid's having the best day of his life right now.
I couldn't.
He will always remember this.
It's okay. Everyone is worried about you. Let's go home.
Just
Until
Where we
the
go?
day
You're gonna have to
you
go
become
find a
true
corner here in a
ninja,
minute.
I will always watch over you. Promise.
Anyway.
Yeah, take that. I stabbed you.
okay. Here we go. Oh. In this context,
Oh, I think this is where I fight the werewolf?
see, in the current context, Braden,
Yeah.
it's good to make friendly content that people enjoy.
Yeah. I make friendly content.
Really, the real thing to do, the true gamer,
This bores
makes
me.
unfriendly content that no one enjoys. That very few people enjoy. But those people are insufferable.
Oh.
Come on.
Yeah, it's
So fragile.
Yeah, he purposefully put a bunch of holes so that you can just fall back to the beginning.
Oh, yeah, I know.
cannot stand
I've seen this game.
Another minute of this tedium. You will find me a mighty adversary. You will bring before me an opponent worthy of I, Wolf, greater fiend and ruler of storms. Accomplish this, and you shall be made
All right.
ruler
People
of
seem to
this
have abandoned watching me play this, which is fair. Honestly.
Twitch says 7 people watching, unless my Twitch is behind.
I don't know. You know, maybe.
That's
How
possible. Are you
How
just looking
far
for?
am I?
Are you
Neto,
just looking
how-
for a reason to not continue
Yes.
playing?
Well,
to
you
stop
fell
at,
back
like-
to the beginning, so, you're not very far at all.
Up there at the
Percent
top.
in? Okay.
What would you like to play?
How long would it say, Zeto, it took you to get to that section? First playthrough? Sort of distance? Minutes, yep.
I'm in, fake Venice, and I'm gonna cut up werewolves.
That sounds like a good time.
Venice? Oh, you're playing Werehog again?
Yeah, I'm in Spagonia.
Okay.
Me and my homies, Spagonia. Gonna go.
Hey everyone, that was Spike Club. I played this game for an hour and a half. I gave it a
You've proven
college
your
try.
point.
Proven my point. I don't like this game. I think it's
You
poorly
did
made.
it. You beat the video game.
I think it's poorly made, and just saying, but it's like ironic, doesn't actually convince me of anything. You can make a lot of shit that
I
plays
feel like
poorly.
people are reading more into it than that, but
No, it's better if you construct a straw man and then are able to defeat that straw man.
But what you're saying is I need to read more about this game, play it even more, and then once I've
I'm
played it
just
for
saying, if you
longer and
wanted
read
to
more
talk
about
to,
it-
no.
if you wanted to
That's
talk
not-
to Mr. Foddy, you probably could.
don't want to talk to him. I don't want to hear.
He lives in New York. I thought all of you
know
New
he
Yorkers were like, hey, get out of here. Get out of my city. You're fighting Spider-Man. You don't mess with us. That's what they say in New York. And they're all like, yeah, you ever been to a bodega?
So let me just look up Bennett Foddy's credits. I'm gonna switch to Ape Out for like a half hour because that game
game's
was
fun
designed by
and like dynamic.
designed by a person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Designed. Bennett Foddy did the art. He's in the credits, but he did not design it, so it's fun to play.
I bet Bennett Foddy could make something fun to play if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
I guess
It's
we'll never
easy
know.
to make something fun to play, Gino. Know who made something fun to play? Notch. And he's a fucking Nazi. So...
Like, he made, like, I don't know, 10% of that game. That's wrong. He, a lot of Minecraft was put together by the people who still work at Mojang now.
Yeah. Yeah, Hatsune Miku herself.
And also, Zeto, as pointed out correctly, stole the game from Zachtronics. Yeah, they made, what was that game called? Jesus.
No, my name is Jesus Christ is coming out later this year.
No. I'm not talking about that one.
I know.
I'm talking about... There was a game Infiniminer, I
Yeah.
think was it. And the original version of Minecraft lifted half of its stuff from that, and half of its stuff from Dwarf Fortress.
Nope.
And then he started Mojang and hired some people, and then sold it all to Microsoft, and those people he hired pretty much
Made
got the
Minecraft
game
what it
much
is
better.
today.
It made Minecraft into a much better thing, while not posted racist shit on Twitter and generally did. And got
One of my
into
favorite things from a
legal battle
GDQ.
got into a legal battle with Bethesda over the word scrolls.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
God.
Legal battle over
Just
the word
the worst
scrolls.
human. Also, Bethesda sucks.
Yes.
And if you hear loud noises, that's my roommate and her boyfriend being annoying together.
Okay, I'm I've changed the category because now I'm playing Ape Out.
Is it still a spike? Oh, spike.
Do you know, when you're hanging out with your significant other, do you like to just, like, poke at them and then have them go, stop, in this playful manner? And then it gets picked up on your roommate's microphone?
In a while. It's not
Yeah.
generally my move, but seen it done.
How do you feel about werewolves? Do you think
Great.
they should be cut up? Maybe
had
dismembered in
to.
varying ways?
Game controls so well.
Looks
It's such a
ultra violent.
stylish thing. Yeah, it's cool.
Kicks ass.
I'm not even joking. Ape Out is cool.
About as good. Game sounds good. It controls well.
Oh shit, I got the 2 swords now.
I'm not gonna lie, the 3D giant black towers does not work for my eyes.
Ape Out, the art was done by Bennett Foddy.
It's probably something I have to get used to.
The gameplay was done by someone else. You could tell because it's responsive.
I mean, if you can look at this, you could look at Cruelty Squad.
This looks sick. I don't know what you mean.
And so does Cruelty Squad, literally.
Look at this. will say it looks. It probably looks better on my screen. It does.
Oh yeah, no, that thing's definitely not stream compression friendly.
Jazz is though. Jazz is very stream compression friendly. Is this a stealth level, kind of?
Looks like it.
An ape. So the goal of Ape Out is to run around squishing people. You can escape from what I assume is a government facility? And you've got you've got WASD controls to move.
2 buttons, ape and out.
Listen, it looks like you just played Hotline Miami as an 8.
Kinda.
It's
well,
not dissimilar.
So, not dissimilar. You can take hostages and you can push. Those are the 2 attacks. Left click to push people, right click to grab them. But you move faster if you are facing in the direction you are running. Like, the direction I am aiming with my cursor will determine which direction my ape is facing. That changes how quickly I run.
Do you get killed in 1 gunshot?
3 gunshots.
You said 3 gunshots? You dropped out for a second.
Gunshots, but they can have... or shotguns. One blast of a bomb will kill me. Some people are carrying bombs.
Oh.
So the music picks up more the more people you kill. I'm playing stealthily.
I love stealth apes.
A stealth ape.
Just like that Metal Gear Solid 3 bonus game. Where you get the monkeys from Ape Escape.
Just like that.
Yeah.
I do like the spazzing out jazzy drums.
Yeah.
The drums are great. This game sounds great. And the drums off more of these fuckers, you smoosh.
There's some Donkey Kong Country in that soundtrack and that drum beat.
Yeah.
Oh no. Forgot, if I hold a bomb man hostage and he gets shot, he explodes. I throw the bomb guys. Someone pushed Donkey Kong too far.
Is
Finally.
this Donkey Kong going postal?
This is the prelude to Donkey Kong, the arcade game. Because after he escapes from this building, he goes to a construction site, and well, there's a carpenter. His name is Jumpman.
The carpenter, his name is Mario.
He was a plumber.
Oh god.
Was he moonlighting as a plumber?
In the original Donkey Kong, the hero's name is Jumpman, and he is a carpenter.
I know.
And
Jumpman.
You'll have to find out more in the new film, the Super Mario Brothers movie, coming this spring from the Minions people.
I mean, I could also just watch the old Mario movie.
I own that movie with the riff tracks included. Okay, that was what was there. And the riff tracks for that movie is pretty good. They make at one point a then timely Wii U joke.
Oh!
As one does.
We're so close.
I like my Wii U. It's pretty good.
I am a known Wii U apologist, in as much as when you break down the exclusive games for the Wii U versus, say, the Nintendo Wii, I might be willing to say, depending on the time of the day,
yes, it's a better console
it's
than
a
the
better
Wii.
console than the Wii.
Yes. The Wii sold incredibly well, but was so loaded with shovelware that
I think it's also
after the
just
first-
like, at some point, Nintendo didn't give a shit.
yeah, like at that time,
Don't get me wrong,
they'd already
Galaxy
sold so
2.
many of them that who cares.
Galaxy 2, hell of a game.
And then the Wii U didn't sell at all.
I got the Art of the Piercing Void.
And now the Switch has sold incredibly well.
Yep, and all of those games are on the Switch now. But
And
they
now you can
added a
emulate-
new funky mode.
And now you can emulate the Switch on a Steam Deck.
Yes. Is the Steam Deck just the Vita 2?
I know.
Is it the thing that weirdos load up
Clean
on?
up dog poop. I'll be back.
Okay. Give the doggy pets.
No, the Steam Deck is. I would not argue that it's just the Vita again, because it has sold apparently very, very well. That's one thing that's different.
No, I mean in
The other
terms
is
of the
there's-
way weirdos are like, can this be on the Steam Deck? In the same tone as, could you make this for the Vita? Or could you make this for the Switch?
The Steam Deck could potentially play pretty much anything right now, any given thing.
This is
except
gonna
a
take
handful.
longer than I thought, so I'm gonna kill the stream.
Okay.
Dog poop situation is worse than expected.
Oh
I'm gonna
no.
rate you.
That's unfortunate.
You see, sometimes life gives you lemons, and you need to clean up the dog shit.
Sometimes dog gives you poop and you gotta make a
Abraham
carpet
Lincoln.
cleaner. Alright. It's
Anyway,
okay, I'll
I'm
hold
not-
down the fort.
I'm here
That's right.
to talk about my Steam Deck. No, I'm not actually being like a Steam Deck fanboy weirdo when I say that. You literally can emulate pretty much any console up to this point,
Any console
except the PS4 and Xbox
Yeah.
One. And anything on Steam, except like stuff with restrictive DRM, which is not most things.
Yeah. And then you can play it in bed like a complete savage.
Like a weirdo.
And
I'm
because
gonna
you don't
bounce.
actually go anywhere, because no one goes anywhere anymore.
No, it's nice to play my Steam games like away from my computer sometimes. Like not necessarily in my bed. Just get home from work and don't want to sit at your computer some more. But you want to play your video games. Anyway,
They should put Ninja Gaiden 2 on Steam Deck.
I mean, you can emulate the 360 version.
I'm sure there's someone being like, I managed to solve a proton layer that gets the Ninja Gaiden Master Collection to work on Steam Deck.
There are, in fact, people out there making custom proton layers.
I know. That's why I said it. I have friends who own Steam Decks. He said with the same tone as I have black friends.
Hello,
Hello, Em.
Hi.
You missed Gino.
Gino. What happened?
There was a dog poop situation, and he had to, I guess, bounce.
I see.
I
I wasn't sure if he exploded.
Oh, he did. Oh, he
okay.
did. It was
Okay.
very funny.
I see.
because he really hates that game.
Yeah, he does not like that game at all.
And just like philosophically, and you know, when I'm like, hey, which school did M go to again? And he's like, NYU, and I'm like, oh, that means you probably have an avenue to talk to him.
Yes.
And he's like, why would I want to talk to him?
I've been thinking about that. I was
M's
like,
here, so we should tell M that Gino has been soliciting advice for spite picks.
Yeah,
You
and
can't-
and every single
Here's
pick,
the
I'm
deal.
just like, you do realize you will hate it more than she will.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the thing. Is like Gino's tolerance for bullshit
Is
is
so low.
significantly lower than
Yes.
anybody. I would even say that Pete's tolerance for bullshit is higher than Gino's. So it's like, I could, like I posted in the thing, it's like, I could ask you to play, like, a Drakengard or fucking Path of Exile, because I know that'll make M's skin crawl, but you're gonna fucking hate it as much, and that's not a
Yep.
spite pick. A
That's
spite
just-
pick is a game that you are capable of getting done and then, like, rubbing it in the face of everyone else that hates you. That's a spite pick, and he doesn't understand. I'm just gonna pick a bad game. It's like, dude, you were gonna hate it more than M.
then we
Fuck,
all
What
suffer.
part of this equation? It's y equals mx plus b, bitch. Like, it's not fucking quantum mechanics. You need to have a game that you can finish, that you are able to finish, or like, in some capacity, that you know everyone else will hate.
And
I'm really wondering what happens if I do finish this game and I get to be like, well, I finished it.
You
so...
would officially make it an official complete spite pick. it would officially be a complete and total victory. That is true spite.
This is empiric victory.
This is not Pyrrhic. This is complete and total.
Yeah,
like, total war. You salted Carthage. You
yes,
salted the earth. Nothing can
I
grow.
don't know.
you are
What's he gonna
Scipio.
do? What's
See-
he gonna do, Em? He's gonna pick a weird bespoke JRPG that he probably won't even finish, that you will later finish after the podcast is done.
And I'm gonna be like, that was pretty good actually. He's gonna be like, why did I fucking pick that?
Or what's he gonna do? What's he literally? What is he gonna do?
I said Pathologic 2 because I just think it would be very funny if the main pod played Pathologic 2.
But he's not gonna
No.
get past like 2 hours of Pathologic.
Cause I see Pete being like, yeah, so, you know, it's really interesting, the Russian symbolism. You know, I'm a big fan of stabbing hobos with knives to get money in this game.
Is that what you do in that game?
You have to get resources no matter the cost. No
And
matter
there's
the cost.
yeah, I'll put it this way. There's a goof that like people who like Pathologic have talked about, where it's called the hobo economy. And it's like the most efficient way to get money in order to buy, you know, like medicine and food is to give hobos bottled water or kill them.
I see. That sounds like a great game.
Here's the thing. I think y'all would have a very productive discussion about Pathologic, but also it's an anti-player video game.
Yeah, like
That's the worst kind for Gino.
Well, why would
I-
anyone
that's-
enjoy a game if it...
And see, that's the thing, is like, if he wants to spite pick, he has to engage in anti-player game design, and it's like, well, the game's bad. It's not fun.
The
Oh,
game
and
is
always the
like
point that
me.
it's supposed to be bad? That's dumb.
Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, if you can't... I've got nothing for him. Like, there's nothing I can say. Oh, he's back. Shit. Fuck.
Gino, how is the dog poop?
He's not in the chat yet.
Oh, no, wait. No, he's on his phone. I think he's watching your stream. I
Okay.
hit mod and I saw his name pop up. Hey, Gino.
Hey, Gino.
Hi, Gino.
Howard. Coward.
Damn.
Fucking man baby coward. I'll say what the rest of them are thinking.
Damn.
I
I
wasn't
wasn't
going
going
to say
that
that.
far.
Y'all are some
No, because here's the thing. I know if I played Bennett Foddy's Getting Over It, I would also be like, this is not for me. The difference is, I would not be like, this is fundamentally the worst thing I've ever played.
You know what's part of the game's title? Getting over it. There are multiple ways for you to get over it.
Wow, that's really
Including
deep.
Not play the fucking game.
You know, like, you bring your mouth, and you're like, no. And I'm like, oh.
I'm gonna have to apologize for this one.
Yeah, I thought
I'll
the year of
beat it.
spite was over. I thought you were gonna pick good games.
This is the nail in the
Encore?
coffin.
Yeah.
This was chosen like week 1 of the Year of Torture. I was like, Gino, you should buy this game because I'm gonna pick it. He was like, shit. I think I picked that even before I picked Fortnite.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Okay,
This is
Zato was
mine.
saying don't apologize.
Okay, I'm not gonna apologize. I would never apologize.
I mean, okay, yeah, that's
Unless Gino hates this so much that he, hello? Hi. If Gino hates this so much that he's like, I cannot work with you anymore, that I would apologize for.
Now I have a cannon.
You have a cannon?
Flintlock rifle.
Yeah.
No, that's not a rifle. That's a fucking cannon. I read the description for the half second it was up and did not realize how huge this thing is.
Yeah, it's like the cannon in Neo.
It's okay,
Oh, well, Chris, now that you're in chat, once we're done with this level, I have a surprise for you.
Oh.
I have a special, video game pick.
Oh boy. See, he would have to force me to go onto off the deep end in order to actually spite me. That would be funny if I get demoted.
Yeah. And how do you feel about busted D&D RPGs that no one played from the early 2000s?
Great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Probably played them.
Harley might have played them.
Yeah. Harley, did you play Pool of Radiance, Ruins of Myth Draenor?
Is it Pool of Radiance or Path of Radiance?
It's Pool of Radiance. Path of Radiance is the Fire Emblem.
Ah, right.
Is it like a kind of bad Diablo clone?
No.
PlayStation?
That's probably either Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance or Demon Stone.
Champions of Norath. Wasn't
Champions of Norath.
Yeah.
Those are games I have played. Just gotten irritated when people think I played Baldur's Gate means I played the PS2 game.
Yes, because I'm an insufferable nightmare person, and when people say that, I'm like, that's not the right one!
I talked to a friend of mine at work.
Oh my god, I just saw
about it.
recent comments in the chat.
Oh no. Oh no, what did he say?
He's accusing Bennett Foddy being intellectual fraud. You know, I'm even gonna say I don't like his example of imagine if you duct tape banana onto a wall and called it art. I think that performative art is art.
A banana duct taped onto a wall was a piece of art recently.
Yes.
Yeah, that's an actual example of art.
And it sold. And you bought this game, so therefore...
Oh, fucking Ghostfish are back!
Oh boy.
But yeah, the difference between us is that when you tell me, hey, do you want to play this bad D&D game that you haven't touched from the early aughts that you haven't touched before, I just start salivating.
No one's thought about this game in 20 years. Do you want to play it? You're like, hell yeah, I do.
Oh,
The original Pool of Radiance
Ghostfish, man.
considered a good game. Wasn't like the original Pool of Radiance generally considered a good game?
Yeah. It's the first
Like the
Gold
80s.
Box game in the 80s. Like those games are super important, even if I find them super hard to play.
I think this game is important.
I mean, it kind of is in terms of like, you know, fancy artsy indie games that also got a wide distribution.
I would like to send Bennett Foddy an email because I have connections with
Yeah,
him.
you're an alumnus.
Yeah. Oh, fuck me. Well,
Are you? What?
Bennett Foddy taught at NYU while I was at NYU. I never had a class with him, but I was like in the class next door and my friends had him as like the MFA advisors.
Huh.
My one anecdote about him is that my friends would like have in-class work to be doing, and Bennett would just sit there and play his own games, and he was not very good at them.
That makes me
know what's
so
the funny
happy.
thing? I had a friend who took a lesson in game design by the Super Hexagon guy.
Oh, hell yeah.
And he promptly, in the final day of class, beat his own game.
Yep.
On the hardest difficulty without breaking a goddamn sweat in class.
Yep.
That guy knows how to play his fucking game.
Sometimes you tell me things, and it just reminds me that I have a disproportionately large group of friends who are either genuinely famous in their like niche, or at least adjacent to it.
Yeah.
Like,
I am adjacent to infamy.
like, finding out that you could possibly have taken a class taught by Bennett Foddy is right up there with finding out that Kate has the personal email of the Queen of Sweden.
Does she?
Yes, my friend Catherine Pemble is a.
You don't have to use full names.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. She's important.
Outed.
She has like. She's a doctor, a scientist, a social scientist over in Scotland, and at a work function, she met the monarchs of Sweden and exchanged emails with them and cat videos.
Yeah. As one does.
Normal thing.
Which member of the monarch is it? I know there was a Nordic royalty person who just stepped away from their royal duties.
Oh, that's Denmark.
Okay, that's Denmark is the one who got into homeopathy.
Spiritualist, yes, got into homeopathy.
I see.
That's a sense. I don't know. It's crazy to think about for me because like I'm just a guy who sells samples at Costco.
I mean, you could know people somehow.
I know people. I'll put it this way: I know someone who is credited in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, really?
That's bonkers.
Not like a voice actor or anything. Like
I'm not gonna say on stream.
Oh, okay. Shut up, Bennett. Oh, fuck off. Gino knows Austin Walker of Friends at the Table fame.
The Austin Walker of Friends at the Table and various products?
Yeah.
This looks like an irritating boss fight.
Yeah, this boss...
I once almost got run over by.
Fantastic. It's a great way to start.
I once
Revelation.
almost got run over by Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I mean, I'm like 80% sure I saw Sigourney Weaver
shit.
at a gas station once.
I'll one up you. I've met Guy Fieri.
Oh shit.
I've also met Guy Fieri.
He seems like a nice man.
It was the debut of Chicken Guy at one of the locations, and I actually liked Chicken Guy.
Oh, no, okay, so back in 2017, I was working at a gas station in Northern California.
Yes. Always a good way to start a conversation.
And
A lot of conversations start that way.
turns out, for about a month, every single year, Guy Fieri actually stopped by my shithole little hometown in the middle of the redwoods to go fishing with one of the local families because he's good friends with them from before he was famous. So he stopped by my little gas station to get gas and snacks with his whole fucking entourage. Like all the dudes that carry cameras and shit for him in his TV shows. And I can safely say, with confidence, that Guy Fieri's favorite flavor of Doritos is Cool Ranch.
Yeah, I mean, he's a cool guy, and he loves ranch.
I don't like his, like, barbecue Johnny Garlic stuff, which it turns out he may have been a dick in terms of how he franchised those restaurants and why they went out of business. Chicken Guy, on the other hand, I love me a bucket full of affordable chicken with decent dips and dressings. That's why I like the Chicken Guy. Anyways.
I also, someone I knew, one of the people I knew, his dad, is responsible for a fairly large Ponzi scheme.
Oh god, where is this going?
That didn't come through,
Is it one of the more well-known Ponzi schemes, or is it just a Ponzi scheme?
Listen, I don't know Bernie Madoff.
Okay.
That's what I was about to say. Are you 3 steps away from Bernie Madoff?
No, but no,
motherfucker.
I do.
Damn it.
See, I don't know if Gino gets this, but like when you fall down a huge amount, like it's fucking funny. It's fucking funny.
No, it's not.
That's why it's a streamer game, because it's funny for you to watch it.
Funny as fuck. And he's like, well, you know, all these streamers, they don't understand the message of the game. It's like, you realize, like, it's not a creator's fault when their game goes viral and people miss the fucking point.
Yeah.
Like, are we gonna get angry at everyone who painstakingly put in deep, beyond surface level messages about class in Squid Games and everybody's interpretation of Squid Games? What if Squid Games was real? That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be
Is that
cool.
where we are?
I would
Yeah.
love to be in the Squid Game.
Yeah.
I wish there was a map just so I could see how far along I am at any given time.
I mean, I'm sure you could probably find one somewhere online.
I don't want to look it
Anyway.
up, though. That seems disingenuous.
So here we go. Yeah, so welcome to my new video series, The Quest for the Best Adventure Game Puzzle.
So,
Okay, I gotta watch this video.
Let's see. Where I play adventure games and look for puzzles that are good.
Performance art is art. This is not even a debate. Sure, but I don't like it, and I don't respect this game.
Yeah. So Chris,
What is this?
yeah, this is my new feature where I play good adventure games that people tell me to play, and then I rate the puzzles based on how good they are.
Is this a relatively new game? Because this pixel art doesn't look old. Unless I'm
This game came out, let's say, within the last 3 months.
Oh boy. We should get Gino to read Finnegan's Wake.
Hello.
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 Hi. How's
Hi.
it going?
It's going. I noticed everyone was in here, so I wanted to see what was going on.
Oh, we're just talking shit about you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just
Fucking
completely
Matt
own up to
Smack.
it. Like, guys, come on, let's own up to it.
No, what are you talking about?
Miss Bateman.
I haven't been
Welcome back
talking
to
shit.
Ticehurst House.
I've also
You've
not
been
been
eating
paying
shit.
attention. I've also not been paying attention, so I can neither confirm
You have
nor
a
deny.
clinical
Hey,
issue with Pika.
Hey, Gino.
Terrible weather this evening.
I have
Is
a
it not?
question.
Nurse Blaketon has had enough of me smoking inside. Makes her cough.
Don't.
You see?
Hey,
What's
hey,
your
hey,
favorite
ZP.
Warhammer
The rain
faction?
won't kill me.
In Total
Played
Warhammer?
Necrons and
You mustn't be
I'm
interested
a
in me
fantasy
nattering on.
person,
Is he-
so I'm gonna
is he
say
trying to-
Bretonia,
My regards to your
motherfuckers.
In 40k,
Preparing his son.
I'm gonna say,
Salamanders.
I mean, yeah, Salamander. If I had to pick a fucking Space Marine, I'd pick Salamanders.
Bateman, do head
Everybody
inside.
would pick fucking
You'll catch your
Salamanders.
death out here.
But, let's be real. I would probably pick Adeptus Mechanicus.
Orcs. I'd be okay with orcs.
Orcs
And-
Orcs and Mechanicus are my favorite, but I did mean fantasy.
And in Fantasy,
And it's
Skaven.
Bretonia. Not Age of Sigmar, Bretonia.
Skaven.
I think Gino is
Dearest
trying
mother.
to talk, but it sounds like he's coming through a pillow. Is he being smothered?
It sounds like he's on his phone.
I hope this letter will reach you.
No, we can't
No,
hear
we
you.
cannot hear
We
you.
cannot hear you.
So, as Braden can attest, I like horse spam. I just cycle charge, fucking charge with the horsies.
much
It
better
doesn't
now.
matter if we're
Past
fighting a
years in
steam tank.
torment.
Let's go.
Trying to piece
Okay,
together
well,
what
I asked
remains of
Gino,
fractured memories.
So fantasy is what you said?
Beyond comprehension. But I beg
I
of your patience.
played. I had some minis of Beasts of Chaos, but I did not play very much.
I don't think I ever
But
actually played a game of fantasy.
I will
all the
endeavour to
time that I
explain
was,
the events that led me to Ticehurst
collecting the
House that
models.
night.
Nor did I. I had. I
far as I
played
can
Necrons. I
this whole
had
wretched
some
story
units of
started
Tau
with the receipt
in
of a
40k,
letter
but I
from a
never
Mr.
really
Leonard
got
Shoulder.
that into Beasts of Chaos.
Let me go ahead and.
I have the Codex.
All right.
The letter
But I
brought
got
me to
Beasts
the
of Chaos.
isolated village of
I got
Keeler,
Beasts of Chaos
deep in the woods.
because I had there was no one at the store who had them, and when I asked what I should get into, someone said this is the one that no one else plays. So I was like, okay, I'll even out the store, I guess.
Yeah, what if you said no to guns
No
because they
station
don't
master in
have any
sight.
fucking honor. Guns are
I hope the
dishonorable.
village isn't too far
So
away.
let's use fucking
can't recall
trebuchets.
our
And
exact
filthy
meeting
peasants.
place.
And
Mr.
peasants.
Shoulder
Trebuchets,
mentioned it in his
more
letter.
honorable than guns for.
We're
some
throwing
reason.
fucking rocks, Justin. We're throwing fucking rocks.
What if the trebuchet was blessed?
Exactly. What if the trebuchet was blessed?
I mean,
What
don't
if
gun technically.
your fire
off
was
the
I
the
ought
rock?
to read Mr. Shoulder's letter
What
again.
faction should I play?
Can't recall the name of
Oh,
our meeting
you're
place.
Wait,
picking a
are you
faction?
playing Total Warhammer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Corn.
He always plays corn.
Yeah.
Beast
I mean,
Lizard Men.
No,
Lizard
I'm
Men.
in
Yeah, it's Lizard
Bretonia
Man.
already. I'm in
Ah.
Bretonia already.
then you're
If I
Lian
take the
Linker,
sign,
or if you
how would
want,
the trains
if
know
you
where
want to, how spicy do you want the start of your campaign to be?
Let's get fucking spicy up in
Then
here.
pick Rapunzel.
I ought to read Mr.
Or
Shoulder's letter
pick
again.
Alberic.
Can't
Alberic's actually fun though. If you want something spicy, like fucking.
Hello?
No, I don't. Have you played
Hello?
3? They moved Albrecht.
Yeah, they did.
My mother
And they gave
always
him
told
cool
me-
shit.
I haven't
His buffs actually make sense.
I actually have not played Albrecht before.
He's actually fun now.
Yeah.
Because, like, Bretonia Lizard Men
read
is
Mr.
not
Shoulder's-
exactly a matchup that you get a lot otherwise.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so I'm.
So what were you people saying about me, you piece of shit?
Basically everything that we just said to you in chat, so it's nothing too crazy.
The things we would say to your face.
Okay.
Anything I say to you in chat, I would say to you in your face. And then
How do we feel
That's
about
fine.
barrows and the excavation thereof?
Did you say pharaohs?
Barrows.
Barrows.
Yes, this is. I can tell that no one's watching the stream.
I see the word barrows.
I'm playing.
I write this letter.
Body's getting over it. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I can't watch.
I'm folding clothes.
I can't watch streams and play video games at the same time, or my computer will stop working.
So summarize for me. Why are you trying to? What's this about digging up barrows?
So the barrow, it's a. You see, I'm going to go to this town in rural England.
To the Plough and Furrow Inn.
But you're a ninja.
These guys didn't get fed yet.
Yes.
No, they have not. I don't think so.
All right.
I'm looking for the Plough and Furrow Inn. Do you know where I can find
No, I'm
it?
playing adventure games now.
Oh, which adventure game?
It's called The Excavation of Hobbs Barrow.
Go straight ahead and
Okay.
find the market square.
Because he's on your corner.
Thank you very much.
Chris, I was talking about this like 4 times. This is the quest for the best adventure game puzzle. My new series that I just invented.
What can you tell me about the Julie?
It's where I play these adventure games you claim are so good and look for the best puzzles.
The problem with the best puzzle is a good adventure game puzzle is so discreet that you do not even think about it anymore once you pass it.
Okay. So, in fact, I am just trying to restore my progress after the game kept corrupting.
Over here we have someone trying to play a good game, and then over here we have ZP trying to uncorrupt his computer from the shit he puts on it.
Well, I have to get the guide. I have to get basically where it was last time.
Is this the game that kills your computer if you uninstall it?
No, that's a different game.
Sightseeing.
That's a different game.
That's a different game I'm playing soon.
I've said this. I plan to write a blog, and the title is going to be "This was the most expensive blog I've ever written," and the objective is to find a cheap Windows laptop, at maybe in a pawn store that is super cheap, but I'm going to blow up the fucking computer using a video game.
That was odd.
You know what? Godspeed. Go to a pawn shop, find someone who's down on their luck, and get their Chromebook.
I have no. See, the problem is a Chromebook would not be compatible because it's an old Windows game.
Can you not put an emulation box on it, or do you need it to actually be on the file system, and that's how it fucks your stuff up?
I think you should just do a virtual machine and do it that way.
I want to kill a computer. Like
why?
This part, I want to
just
kill
get a hammer.
Computer.
Just get a magnet.
I want to kill a computer. Now I'm doing
this video game is a magnet.
He wants to.
I just remember the old X-Play. There was an old X-Play segment where or maybe it was GameSpot, they were trying to figure out what the best console was based on its ability to survive horrible traumas. So they like threw a GameCube, a PS2, and an Xbox off a building and then hit it with a hammer. And the Nintendo GameCube apparently is indestructible. It will boot.
I believe
it's
that.
made of Nintendo.
It's made of Nintendite.
I always heard Nintendium, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Point is, you could beat the shit out of 90s and early 2000s stuff.
I'm heading
to
the Plough and Furrow.
I unfucked this save file. If not, I have a different redundant save, but we're gonna go.
I'm fairly certain the Xbox broke if you hit it with a hammer. The PS2 broke if you threw it down the stairs, and the GameCube would boot after being thrown off a 2-story building.
I mean, the Xbox's major issue is that it has a mechanical hard drive in it.
Yep.
Oh, look at this British man.
The GameCube was very compact and loaded with plastic.
It had crumple zones. It had baby
Didn't your
protective
wife
crumple zones.
disapprove?
Yep, and the PS2 is just like a.
I got the
giant
Nietzsche
black
quote.
DVD player.
My tea will be on the table at this hour.
Nietzsche.
And if I don't
I should get an achievement for getting that.
Until we meet
Okay.
again.
You don't get any achievements. There are no achievements because there's no achievement.
There are 3
What a
achievements.
buffoon.
Clear it once, clear it twice, and clear it 50 times.
If you clear it 50 times, you get a golden pot.
I should
Yeah.
speak to the innkeeper about a room.
I know
You get
someone who did that.
Is that
Why?
Does it change the hammer too?
So
No.
go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead.
That's worth it. I'm gonna do it.
Start stream.
I'm gonna
All
do
of
it
you
in
will
the
be on
2
stream
weeks
as
we
well for
have.
me, and let's play some bullshit.
Good day, sir.
Oh wait, I forgot to hit display capture. Fuck. Shit.
I'm gonna play Ape Out more because Ape Out's fun.
Yeah,
How
see,
can I help?
Always
I
fun when I
picked
forget to hit the right button.
I
I'm in
picked
need of a room
2
for the night.
games you're gonna hate and 1 game that you'll
What
enjoy.
night is it?
I'm
I
buzzing.
shall need at least 2 nights, maybe more.
I played Quap for 5 minutes, which I think is the doctor recommended serving of Quap.
That includes your dinner and tea.
I got to
Fair
50
price.
meters, I
I'll
think,
need
on
that
Quap.
payment up front for the 2 nights.
Yeah, same. I got to 50 meters and then there's a hurdle and then I was like, no thanks.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, the hurdle, that's why.
Thomasina Bateman.
And will Mr. Bateman be staying
Thank
with
you
us
So for those of
tonight?
you that
problem.
tuned in last time when
I
I
am
played
not
this
wed.
game,
My
shit got
assistant is
weird,
arriving in Bewley tomorrow.
and I had to
Okay,
unweird.
I'm gonna go back to folding my clothes. So enjoy.
Even though it is not possible to
I'll keep
completely
a room
unweird
spare. It's not quite as
Hell,
nice
a
as yours,
cyberpunk
I'm
thriller
afraid.
Not a problem, sir.
But
I'm
I
sure it
unweirded
will be
it.
adequate.
enough.
Kenneth is a man of inexpensive
Bye.
taste.
Now I
Here's your key.
am in hell, cyberpunk hell,
Just go through the door to the right
trying
of the bar,
to
then up the stairs.
save the
Room number
souls
2.
of
Thank you.
American
Can I help you
politicians
with
that
your
have been
luggage?
thrown into
No,
hell
thank you, sir. I can manage.
by angels
I should go
Wait.
upstairs and freshen
that
up
are
before
running
Mr.
the
Shoulder
New World
arrives.
government.
Hold on.
But it
You're
turns
trying
out
to
that hell is actually a figment of our imagination
The poor
created to
thing.
oppress the peoples.
I don't want
where
to
we
take
are
the
in this
painting
game.
with me. I
Who
do
gave
not
a
need to use the
1990
lavatory.
wooden
Okay.
furniture?
Talk to Charon. Charon? I don't know.
Charon?
It's Charon.
Charon?
Charon.
I think it's a Greek mythology thing.
Yes.
Didn't
it
you
is.
play
Charon-
Hades?
Charon is
This
the
should do
boatman
nicely.
who carries souls across the
He's
river
the
Styx so
merchant.
that they may
Something more
be
comfortable.
judged and sorted into the different areas of the underworld.
Okay, so last time we left off, I had to do the, I've already redone the Hell Zoo. Or actually, no, I only went to the Hell... No, wait.
The Hell Zoo.
We did the Hell Pit. We did the Hell Zoo. Now I need to go to the Hell Ice Field.
All right.
But
I actually
can't
wanna
go
see you
the
finish
I
this
have to go to the
stupid
ice
fucking
field
game.
before I go to the rat room.
This loading screen took so long I forgot who I was playing.
That sounds good. All good. Everything's fine. Nothing wrong will possibly happen.
Is it frozen?
No, I am just rejiggering everything. Okay. Oh man, this fucking game. Oh fuck. Oh fuck me. No, not this puzzle. Oh.